In a world brimming with everyday wonders, a story of unexpected friendship unfolded on a sun-drenched afternoon. Along a quiet roadside, bordered by lush, emerald green foliage, three friends, Aisha, Zara, and Hina, filled the air with their laughter. Their playful companion, a fluffy white rabbit, darted between them, its twitching nose exploring the fragrant grass. The scene was a perfect picture of youthful joy and carefree innocence, a moment suspended in the golden light of the day. The game of chase took an unexpected turn when the rabbit, with a sudden burst of curiosity, hopped towards a thick cluster of bushes. Giggling, the girls followed their furry friend, pushing aside leaves and branches to see what had captured its attention. There, nestled on the soft earth, was a small green parrot. It lay still, its feathers ruffled and one of its delicate wings bent at an unnatural angle. The bird's bright eyes were wide with fear, and it chirped weakly as the girls drew near. A wave of compassion washed over the friends. Kneeling down, they spoke in soft, reassuring whispers. Aisha gently cupped the tiny bird in her hands, her touch as light as a feather. The parrot trembled but didn't resist, as if sensing their kind intentions. Back at their home, they found a cozy wicker basket and lined it with soft cotton, creating a makeshift nest for their new patient. With a mixture of concentration and care, Zara cleaned the wound on the parrot's wing while Hina fashioned a tiny bandage from a strip of cloth. The days that followed were filled with a quiet dedication. A montage of gentle moments painted a picture of their growing bond. The girls took turns feeding the parrot with a small dropper, offering it juicy bits of fruit and fresh water. They would sit by its basket for hours, sharing stories and secrets, their soft voices a constant, soothing presence. The parrot, whom they named Misu, began to respond to their affection. Its chirps grew stronger, and it would watch them with intelligent, curious eyes. Their pet rabbit often joined the vigil, cautiously sniffing at the basket, a silent guardian to the recovering bird. Slowly but surely, Misu's wing began to mend. One sunny morning, a flutter of vibrant green wings filled the room. Misu, now fully healed, soared through the air, circling above the girls' heads with joyous, melodic chirps. The room erupted with cheers and applause. Aisha, Zara, and Hina watched in awe, their hearts swelling with pride and happiness. But as the initial excitement faded, a quiet sadness crept in. They looked at each other, an unspoken understanding passing between them. They knew that Misu belonged to the vast, open sky, not to a room, no matter how much love it held. With heavy hearts, they carried Misu outside to the garden. Aisha opened her hands, and for a moment, the parrot hesitated. It looked from one girl to the next, its small head cocked as if saying goodbye, before launching itself into the blue expanse and flying away. With tear-filled eyes and bittersweet smiles, the girls watched until the small green speck disappeared from view. They waved, their hands fluttering in the air long after Misu was gone. The garden felt a little emptier, the silence a little louder. Though they had done the right thing, their hearts ached with the loss of the friend they had nursed back to health and grown to love so dearly. A few days later, as the girls were playing in their garden, a familiar flash of green caught their eyes. A joyful chirp echoed through the air, and Misu suddenly swooped down from the sky, landing gracefully on Ayesha's shoulder. The parrot nuzzled against her cheek, chirping contentedly. It had returned, not as a captive, but as a willing companion. From that day on, Mesu became an inseparable part of their lives, a symbol of the beautiful bond they had forged through kindness. The final, heartwarming scene shows three girls, a rabbit, and a parrot, a quirky but perfect family, playing together under the warm sun, their laughter a testament to a friendship that had truly taken flight.